on in. So we've got all this stuff that we're doing for Kantcon, right? So we've got promotional materials, big banner, big poster. That side's gonna be, it's nice, it worked really well last year. So we got, that black bag is the stand itself. So this lighting change. So we got the stand that folds out into a nice art easel. We're gonna put that next to the playtest themselves. That banner's gonna go atop of the thing. We've got just materials that I got yesterday, clipboards for taking notes and for sign-up sheets and for pricing guides, pencils, other stationery, another sign that we're gonna have. That's kind of behind the scenes. Business cards, so we're gonna be passing out business cards for people who want that. Then we get into products. We've got coasters. We're gonna have pre-orders for my asthmatic. We have 2 copies now, so we have this one, and then this is the final prototype with all the Kickstarter exclusives that go in there too. So the holographic cards, little bonus extra things that you have. So that's going to be there. This is again more promotional stuff. We also have Star Strategy. So we're going to have the board, all the auxiliary things that come with it, and then in here too is all the extra actual game pieces. So it doesn't come nice in the box because this is finalized. And this is still in the process, so it kind of has a prototype phase, but not as much. We also have another game we're bringing, getting the Grimoire, which is going to, it's printed today, and I should be getting a call here soon. And then we're going to cut it out, and that's going to look probably the most rudimentary, which is what this empty box is for. And I'm waiting on a shipment of the comic books, but they should be coming in any second, either today or maybe tomorrow, and they'll have the comic books as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Jack's got other things as well. So this is, I have most of it, and then from here it's going to live at the convention. So it's going to be underneath our table, and we're going to be protected, and we'll have all that. So
sweet.
That's kind of what we have. Just got to the airport to pick up Brendan for Kantcon. So here we are on our way to go meet him and see if he's here yet. Should be coming in like 8 minutes. So here we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no! It's Brendan!
It's Brendan!
I think the most exciting aspect as an artist is just being able to see like all of the other cool projects that people have been making throughout the year. Like even the other artists that we have on our team, seeing their stuff in print, that's super cool. But all of the other people who are playtesting here, all of the other people who have their own cool art styles and are finally showing stuff off, that's been super impressive this entire time.
And what about seeing my asthmatic in full print?
Being able to finally see the work that I've done, as well as like Sid and Keegan, in what is probably like 99% the final product, has been great. I mean, getting to see it printed just on like, you know, this is the test print stock last year, that was already super cool. But these nice cards, like the rounded edges, feels like a really good quality, just a card to have in your hand. Super cool, super fun.
In my personal experience, very tiring, but it's because I've been up for about 18 hours. But otherwise, it's been a lot of fun. We've play tested some of the games. Every time I've been a part of it, I got totally screwed over in the game, but that's no one's fault but mine, I guess. Otherwise, it's been a great time.
Honestly, several reasons. I'd say we kind of got like our biggest toe was dipped into Kantcon last year. Kantcon is at the moment the biggest opportunity we have to meet a large community, to get not just raw data, but like welcome data. A lot of people of different groups come in with different points of view, different experience with board games. Kantcon is extremely inviting as well. I mean, it allows us to not just physically be here and get our name out, but like stuff like being on their website is such a boon. Being able to meet other local or small board game designers is pretty dope. Today I even communicated with someone who is struggling with the same stuff we are. Like, how do we go through production coverage? Should I just kickstarted? Last year I would not have been able to answer a lot of those questions, but I was able to actually talk to them and be like, hey, but it's it's hard, but it's actually pretty doable. You just kind of have to do this, this, and this. And so really, I think for our core values as a company, Kantcon kind of encompasses community, inspiration, storytelling.
Well, working with Sid and Brendan and seeing all of our artwork come to one singular project and its fruition, it's very cool seeing that personally. As selfish as that might be, getting to see all of our art together is pretty darn cool. And of course, I haven't gotten to, but I will be walking around and seeing other people's work. But yeah, I think the biggest, coolest aspect is seeing our own work on display.
I think it's seeing all the different kind of art that makes up these different games, but also getting to see, working with Funcertainty, getting to see the art that I've worked on and other people in the company have worked on, and getting to see it in person as a physical item and not just like a concept on paper. It's really gratifying. I want to say gratifying is a word. If it's not, I just made it and we're going to roll with it. But it is just a really nice feeling to be able to see that in person and be able to hold it and feel it. It's just like, hey, we made this. This is great. And I don't think it gets much better than that.
Okay, Michael. How was day one for you?
Good. We're easing into it. I think a lot of people will probably come tomorrow or Sunday, but
It's literally just
pretty good. Just getting to meet people, getting a lot of context today, and that was good. It was good.
What about you, Brendan?
It was a good day so far. We got a lot of good stuff from the playtests, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow and Friday, tomorrow and Sunday, being even more.
Today we had a lot of rain. It's been very chilly in here. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna bring a jacket. But we had a lot of fun people come by and say hi and play games. And
Well, it feels a little different in the fact that it's like, kind of approaching, kind of doing some networking and approaching other tables and stuff like that. But it's like, some of the tables I've already talked to them last year and stuff like that. It's kind of like, oh, hey, yeah, I recognize you. So, but, it's one of those things where it's like, the first time you go to a convention, it's always a little overwhelming trying to approach people and network, but then, after you do it a couple of times, it gets a little easier, so.
Kantcon is an amazing opportunity for us because we get to meet others in the community, specifically towards Kansas City, but we also have people that come from like Omaha and Iowa and over in Missouri and everything. So it's an opportunity for us to get to meet all of these amazing tabletop lovers and other creators who we can then, network with and get to know, like Jamie from Nerd House. He's awesome. He's been a great help to us as we've gotten started and been a really good resource. We get to meet other people who own board game shops in town. And so just meeting others in this community and building those relationships is part of why it's so important.
Yay! We did it. Michael got stabbed. It was terrible. But we sold games. Keegan, you're in this.
I've been here the whole time.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
It's copyright again.
Can't be showing old maps.
It's flat. Not like the Earth. You're probably going to want these back.
Carrying the bread.